country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's got room to run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Big throw caught on the left side. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looking for a man. But but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Takes the toss, testing the right side here.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Bringing pressure. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick pass, the catch is made. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. McCoverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. 0 running route, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Now they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. QB keeper all the way. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Can they catch him? Touchdown, Longhorns. Who will score? A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll give it to the running back. He shreds the tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. The gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will still be a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense is set up with excellent field position. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught by the receiver. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now here comes the point after attack. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the 1st down marker.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a short completion of the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
Breaks into the clear at the 10 net, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
An extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this time it's complete. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Boy, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Direct snap to the back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. They'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Perkins.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And it's a direct snap. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. push it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal to try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. Complete on the shovel pass. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on first and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They could not stop it.
Man, this defense is not physical enough against this back. That's a touchdown. But how about how he got into the end zone? Breaking those tackles. This defense better strap it on and start getting more physical.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags a quick throw. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's the first and still running. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Good enough for a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from the 47. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown.
49, Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the up.
He's picked for a third time tonight.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. How about the starting field position? They begin with 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He hands it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 25.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Defense showing blitz here. And here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. It's an option look. Ball handed off. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man! Catch made! Big play!
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63, Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's a first down for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Split backfield here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Breaks an open space. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Contact as he let the ball go, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Tackled, but 1st down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Direct snap. He'll get into the end zone again. They feed him after the touchdown with a 2-point try to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Dump off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line and the hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now they go for a 2-point conversion. Makes a quick grab. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 12. Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Michigan.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Oh, they got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Bye.